Hello everyone. Now if you're a long time subscriber, you know we love finding ways to pamper ourselves in the comfort of our own homes here on this channel. Yes, with what's going on around the world due to hygiene factors, we had to give up a lot of our guilty pleasures, one of which is today's meal, roasted yam and plantain with some umami sauce. Now normally you can find this on certain street corners here in Lagos, in fact across Nigeria, and it really hits the spot. Now I am going to take you all the way to my kitchen to show you how to recreate this yummy goodness. Alright friends, here are all the ingredients we are going to be using to make this umami dish. I got uziza leaves, pomo, palm oil, kidney beans which has been pre-cooked, plantain, yams. I got some onions, bell peppers and long chili peppers, and of course some scotch bonnet peppers, seasoning cubes, salt, crayfish, and I got some smoked mackerel, homemade smoked mackerel. I put some water on fire and I'm going to go ahead and cut up my yams and plantain, which I have washed already. I'm leaving the skin on. Now, when you're buying your roasted yam at street corners, they don't go ahead and pre-boil before roasting, but I'm doing this because if you're making it at home, why not take that extra step and make it really special? And this will also hasten the roasting process because we're using the oven to roast this, okay? So it's to ensure that it roasts very well and even on time. So next I'm going to go ahead and prep my bell peppers and I'm going to blend them. Now I'm going to divide these peppers into two. I'm blending a portion and I'm going to be pounding a portion, and I'm going to incorporate them at two different times. So keep watching to find out the secret to this umami sauce. It's so delicious. It's so good. Now friends, this sauce, there's a particular lady that makes this in Abuja where I was working before, and it was so good. And I tell you, I had to go and find ways of making my own even better. And you will absolutely love this recipe. So after about 15 minutes, my yam has cooked until al dente, that is, it's not completely cooked, and I strained it and I'm going to let that cool. I'm going to cut up my peppers and go ahead to pound some and blend some. Now I've also added my beans, pre-cooked beans on fire, but I added a little water and I salted it. That's my baby trying to thank you, Michelle. Always in the kitchen to support mommy. Whether she's actually welcome, I'm yet to decide that. So we're going to go ahead and peel up our yams and our plantain like so. So while I'm peeling this up, I've already preheated my oven to about 350 degrees. So now I'm making some incision. I made about 3 layers of incision on the yam like this, and I'm just doing that so that our yams will look pretty. You have to think about presentation. It might be a Nigerian street food, but we want to present it to you because you are a king and a queen. So your food needs to look very special every day, even if it's just in your house. You are make yourself special, you know what I mean, right? All right, so I went ahead and also did the same incisions for the plantain, and now I'm cutting up my uziza leaves, which I have washed to set aside, and I'm also going to cut up my pomo into tiny bite-sized pieces like this. So onto our sauce, I added some palm oil in a pan like this, And to that, I am going to incorporate some onions, just a little. You can use more. So my beans is well cooked, nicely cooked. You can use any beans of your choice. You don't have to use kidney beans if you don't have that available. So I salted the palm oil and I'm going to fry that a bit for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to fetch part of the palm oil which has been salted and I'm going to add into my beans. And after I've done that, I am going to go ahead and mash the beans together. So now it's time to incorporate our blended bell peppers and onions and some pepper. This is a very simple and delicious salt. I added some extra salt into the beans and I'm adding some of that raw pepper that we pounded. Yes, raw. It makes all the difference. So we're going to stir all of that together and we're going to serve later with our yams. Now you see, you don't get this on the street. This is a Jerica's infusion twist, but this is a special food in one of the local governments in my state, and it's very, very delicious. They make it for special occasions all the time. So now I am going to incorporate my more cowhide into the stewing bell peppers that is on fire, and I added some salt. Added my crayfish and added some seasoning cubes. It's that simple. So we're going to stir all of this and let this fry and fry. Ooh, look at how beautiful. It's so simple, but trust me, it doesn't have any spice, but it still smells so amazing. Now I'm incorporating my uziza leaves because the water has started drying out, and I'm going to incorporate my fish. So we're going to let this cook until the uziza leaves begins to release some of its flavors and fragrance into our sauce. You know, it smells nice too, right? So this is the time to incorporate the smoked mackerel, and trust me, it makes all the difference. Mackerel fish or any fish, yes, catfish, roasted tilapia, you just cut them up into little bite-sized pieces and drop in your sauce, and ooh, you're going to love it so much. Now, you know, if you buy this on the street, you won't get the quantity you want to. You won't eat it to your satisfaction. But when you make it at home, you get to eat as much as you want. Now we're incorporating the freshly grounded pepper. And while incorporating this freshly grounded pepper, we are turning off the heat. Yes, this is a game changer. Trust me, a game changer. So we're going to incorporate that because it brings an extra edge of freshness into this dish, and those who know will know. Okay, so this is one of my secrets and I'm sharing it with you. So give this recipe a try and let me know how it goes. Don't forget our yams and plantains are in the oven, so we're going to bring them out and it's time to serve. So I'm serving a portion of the beans, just a little for everybody, and look at that. This beans is so good, it's so yummy. Use any beans you have available. Like I said, look at our roasted yams, nicely golden brown, and our plantains are ready. Well, it's not street roasted plantain, but it's so good. You will absolutely love it. So my squad, I present to you our Nigerian street food, the roasted yam and plantains. Yay! Yes, this is what we have. We had this for lunch and we were filled up. So all we had for dinner was salad. Yes, something very light. Thank you so much, friends and family, for watching. I got a lot of Nigerian recipes on my playlist that you will love. I got some roasted plantain sauce, and I'll drop a link of those playlists in my description box down below for your viewing pleasure. Remember, we never run out of ideas in our kitchen here on this channel. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.